Hi everyone. So we just got back from the Oscars, and I won the Best Director.
Best Actor.
Best Supporting Actor.
So since we haven't done a video for so long, today we're gonna talk about the modern film version of The Most Dangerous Game and compare it with the original story version of The Most Dangerous Game, written by Richard Cornell. So let's go.
This film develops rapidly. Many conversations between the characters are skipped. Due to its pace, the watchers are unable to attain a deeper understanding of the story. Also, Whitney is not included in the film. It is just Ivan, Rainsford, and Zara. Moreover, the fighting scenes between Zara and Rainsford are unreal. Honestly, it is poorly performed, and it makes it seem more like a comedy than a horror action film.
Yes.
This happened due to the lack of budget. Thirdly, the film utilized a lot of music, which created tension and mysterious mood. Lastly, the actors cannot act. When Rainsford is asking Zara to let him go into his house, he is more like demanding than requesting, which makes it not believable.
So suspense is created in both film and the original story version, but through different ways. In the film, it's created through music and camera angle, while in the story, it's created using tests such as when they say it's a God-forsaken place and even cannibals will not live in there. And yeah, a suspenseful and mysterious mood is created in both versions, but just using different methods. And secondly, the casting choices are what we expected after we read the story. In the story, Sarah is described to be as a barbaric man with red smacking lips and sharp pointed teeth, while in the film version, he looks like a generous 50-year-old man, which makes it not believable and totally doesn't match the description of the original story.
Okay, so as mentioned earlier by Darren, there is no Whitney in the film. The conversation between Rainsford and Whitney in the beginning of the story is skipped. However, skipping the conversation is a mistake. Their conversation is vital to the story because it tells us what type of a person Rainsford is, how he values animals and stuff in the film. This conversation occurred at the last fight between Rainsford and Zara. This would mislead the watchers to think that Zara doesn't understand fear and Rainsford does and cares about how animals feel. But if you have read the story, you know that Rainsford is a dynamic character, a person who didn't understand fear but managed to obtain the understanding of it after being the huntee.
In the initial stage of the game is the original story. Rainsford hides on a tree, but got found out by Rainsford. Zerb gives him a chance, while in the film, this scene is skipped. Once the game starts, Zerb already gets hurt by Rainsford. It makes Zerb a weak and vulnerable person.
Yes. Also, Seraph does not take out his hunting dogs and have Rainsford jumping off the cliff. In the film, this is important because it emphasizes how badly Seraph wants to kill Rainsford. And this is also what helps Rainsford understand fear and death, making him a dynamic character. So all the scenes are not what I pictured when I first read the story. So yeah, disappointment. Do you agree? Yes? How about you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the comparison.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
subscribe to our channel
Yeah, thank you.
and get to 10,000 dislikes.
Yes.
And after 10,000 dislikes, we're gonna give away 10 private jets.
Of
Thank
course.
you.